Konbanwa, my sentient spawn. Hit this if you want. Now, to get down to business, if you're truly woke on these subjects, feel me. Smash that like button, share this video, because we've got a whole lot to talk about. Oh, baby. Let's see. What we've got to talk about is television. What makes television work? How does it get from this place, from this recording studio, all the way from California, San Berkeley, California, all the way to your living room and wherever you are? It is because it is projected through antennas into satellites and it's reflected back down. So, right, that's the general understanding that everyone has, or more or less. But what frequencies are these messages sent up? What light rays are being shot up through these antennas and caught by these satellites and then broadband cast back down all over every single area equidistant? Microwaves. That's right. Microwave radiation is currently bombarding down every single square inch of this planet because we have a societal need for television and internet and other communications and broadbands and blah 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 blah. But these are low vibrations, low frequencies. These are damaging to some degree. And it may not be the craziest notion to assume that a little bit of tinfoil under your head might be, in some ways, preserving what it is that's inside your cranium. Have I ever done this? No. So, I mean, I'm just saying, like, there's a possible immediate relief some people feel whenever they put on that piece of tinfoil. Now, if any of you viewers have not yet experienced any sort of telepathy, that's alright. I'll kind of guide you through this. I am an open mind. Anything that is on my mind is pretty much in the open. I'm an open book. I'm a very inclusive thinker, so whatever it is that I happen to be pondering on, you will also be included in my experience, which is why I deem it such a high necessity to keep my mind on a positive perspective on whatever it is that I'm seeing, because I know that it's part of a much larger plan. So if I can play my part, if I could rewrite my script and still make all ends meet, then I've achieved something truly miraculous. Now, here's the thing about our kind of government that we're living in. I feel like it's just a little bit overdue that we get some of these things that's out in the open, already kind of talked about but not really focused on, or people aren't picking up exactly the high importance, the high pivotal factor in these experiments that we're all subject to. Thought reading technology. Now, this is not a new innovation. This is by no means whatsoever a new innovation. This is by no means a human innovation or a human exclusive project. when you're dealing with entities that actually are engaged in a higher state of consciousness, explaining what consciousness is could actually be achievable, could actually be translatable, and could actually be instilled in one of us meager, humble being, or human beings. Humble beings. One of us humble beings, that's right. Because we are rather primitive, still making the most of it. How do I know that there's thought reading devices? Because I can't really explain how I know this. You're lucky I'm getting this out of me for your entertainment. But I know that this has at least been around since 79. If we've had technology to go to the moon since 69, thought reading technology shouldn't have been too hard. Why? Because we are our own antennas and transmitters of frequencies. You think our thoughts are just residing in our brains and just bounces back into our skull endlessly? No, that is constantly radiating out from you and out from all of you. You are a giant pillar of light. Like to a mosquito, something that's able to see infrared radiation. That's how it knows where you are. The sun starts going down, and your infrared radiation starts becoming a whole lot more obvious. You're literally a walking body of light. So, these thoughts that you have are actually just energy transactions happening within your synapses, and to a higher degree there's also a lot more of a vibrational factor to it. So your frequencies are constantly being projected out of you in every single direction, and that is why you just need to be a little bit more cautious of what you think, because it should just be understood that your thoughts are not exclusive, your thoughts are not private, and your thoughts are not insignificant to the material world. Everything that is here once was a thought before it was a thing. Everything. So, and I mean everything within human innovation, but still, if you believe that the universe is a stream of consciousness, then that also agrees with the notion that everything was a thought before it was a thing, before it was a happening, before it was a reality. It's not necessary to know what the government does with your thoughts, because really the best source of currency or value they're able to get out of that is trading it to corporations, so they know what it is you want. And really, that's actually a modern day convenience that we just take for granted and don't even have a full appreciation for. Is that yes, every single one of us are participating in the society we have came from or are establishing in the current moment. So it is always imperative to pick up your weight, pay your dues, and promote what you believe. I feel like this has covered the topic I wanted to share with you guys in this video. Thank you so much for watching it, and if you enjoyed it, please put it on someone else's DM. Alright, appreciate it. Have a good one.